So here's the unfortunate truth. Most people that try and lose weight on their own will fail. That's because it's not always easy to do it on your own. And it has a higher failure rate than stopping smoking, than alcohol and drug addiction. But there's still a small percentage of people who not only lose body fat and transform their bodies, they transform their lives as well. Things just become a lot easier. At Scenic City Bootcamp alone, we coach hundreds of clients each year. And you can see their pictures and read their stories all around our gym and, of course, on our website. But if some clients are losing weight successfully, what's the difference between those who make it and those who don't? Those who get mediocre results? Well, one thing successful people have always done in the past is they've found a mentor. They found a coach who's helped other people like them, and they do what that mentor says. Or they find a friend who's gotten the results they want, and they just follow him or her around. Hopefully something will rub off. Basically, they're looking for a human relationship with someone who knows what to do and has obviously done it themselves. You can't read everything and learn everything from a book. The thing is, mentorship and coaching are absolutely essential to transforming your body and helping you stay on track. Those who have it kick some serious butt. Those who don't, they usually fall on their butt. So the simplest thing you can do to melt body fat and make an awesome body transformation is to find someone to teach you how to do it. Find a coach, find a mentor, buy some speed. But why? What do people get from a great coach or a great mentor that they wouldn't get necessarily without? Well, there are a few things, but for now, I want to share the most important one with you. You see, the human brain is made to analyze things, which is great, but analysis, of course, leads to paralysis. It leads to inaction. A great coach, on the other hand, is trained to simplify things, to point you in the right direction, where you feel confident enough to skip the analysis and actually just start doing something. Here's what I mean. If you browse the internet, you can find everything ever written on the subject of weight loss, of fat loss, of training for eating, of training to eat better, of nutrition biochemistry. And each thing is going to lead you to another and another thing and another thing until you have a library of information. But remember, you can't do crap with a library of information. You can't and won't take action. And when you do try to take action, you'll often find there's simply too much information and you'll have no idea where to start. This is what every great coach understands, and it's where everyone who goes it alone seems to be failing. I see it all the time. People kick off a new training program by trying to go to the gym every single day. January 1st, they're in the gym. They try to eat nothing but perfectly healthy meals. They add in a handful of supplements that they've heard from a friend that worked for them, and so forth and so on. But by week 3 or 4, maybe even 5, they realize they can't do it all on their own and still have a life. Soon they're back where they started, except now with less confidence in their ability to lose weight. So here's what we do differently. The people in our training programs now start with one simple thing. What do you think that thing is? For the first 2 weeks, all we have them do is drink 2 super shakes a day. That's it. It really is that simple. So each day, it takes less than 5 minutes and they're done. Now, why do you think that we would do it this way? It seems like we've spent a long time studying the finer points of muscle and fitness just to tell someone to drink a protein shake, right? Well, here's what I know. I know that if I asked a client this question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you can do exactly everything that I just told you for the next 30 days? If they answer with anything less than a 9, then I know that they're probably going to go fail. I've been doing this for a while, and I've learned this lesson the hard way. So if a client answers anything less than a 9, we give them a little bit less to do. And then we ask them the same question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you can do what we've prescribed every day for the next 30 days? And we keep subtracting, and we keep asking until we either get a 9 or 10. At which point, the client usually says, "Are you freaking kidding me? Is this a joke? Of course I can do that." And you know what? Go do it. See, at Scenic City Bootcamp and Transformation Center, we produce awesome body transformations. We've also learned from some of the best fitness experts in the world. I've hired the best coaches myself to coach me, and they're literally the best in their field at what they do. And we can tell you that every great coach does some variation of this exact process. They make it so simple that the client thinks they've made it too simple, and they start from there. The beauty of all of this is that if you can put your ego aside and you can listen to somebody, you're going to get the results you want. So let go of all that expectation right now that you're going to get every single thing done that you want. Instead, pick one proven tight tone behavior to start with. In fact, any of the stuff I've talked to you about the last 4 videos will be fine. Make that ultimate fat burning meal. Use those compound movements. Stop thinking fat thoughts. Just do a little bit more and you'll make it. Ask yourself this: how confident am I that in the next 30 days, I'm going to be able to do this that my coach asks? If it's not a 9 or a 10, then I need to make it easier on you, or you need to make it easier on yourself. So every day for the next 30 days, try it. Then and only then will you add another habit. If you didn't get that habit down, don't go on. Fix that one first. Get it into your habits, then add another one. It's the same way you learn math. It's the same way you learn how to talk. It's the same way we learn anything in life. So why should weight loss be any different? We've attached a sheet showing you exactly how to get started. You can find it on the right side of your screen, and I strongly recommend you give it a read, and more importantly, give it a try. Now, if you think all this is too simple, you're not alone. Some people come to our programs ready to dive head first, and they're worried this one habit thing, it's just not going to work for them. They've tried losing weight in the past, they've yo-yo dieted with their weight for years, and they say they need more information. They say they need more stuff to do. They need more meal plans to follow. But 1 year later, if they stick to what we're talking about, they're walking around fit, healthy, and in the best shape of their life. And they're often the ones that win our contests, and those are the stories that we hang on our walls. Doing it their way kept them overweight, unhappy, and feeling like crap. But doing it our way got them into the best shape of their life. Remember, most people who try to lose weight will fail because they try to do it too much, too soon, or they do it on their own. But there is a better way. You do less, you do it longer, and you get less in results that aren't possible any other way. It's that simple. You decide. You can make losing weight complicated and most likely fail, or you can make it simple. Use the strategies you've learned in this 4-video course and completely change your body, maybe even your life. If you'd like to hire us to help you live the life you want in the body you want starting now, go ahead and click the link below and you can schedule your free fat loss strategy session with one of our trainers. So I want to thank you for joining me for this little mini series and mini video course. I wish you well on your journey of reaching your goals, and I want to give you one last piece of advice. Start today. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till, oh, it's Friday today, so I'm going to start Monday. Have an awesome day, and I'm sure our paths will cross in the future. Bye.